everyone, it's Laura with Pampered Chef. We are making something that requires no oven, no skillet, nothing to heat up your house. I'm doing a little bit of a cheater's version, so you might need to, but I'll show you what we're doing, okay? So this is a recipe I found that I'm super excited to try. Now, I'm not eating chips, so I actually have a whole bowl of cabbage here. Cabbage is a great substitute for tortilla chips because you're still gonna get your crunch, okay? Now, I have a platter and the chips are under here. So for the boys, I'm going to add some cabbage for them to give them some extra leafy stuff. So here's what we're gonna make our salsa first. So we have some tomatoes here, and they're plum tomatoes, so I did take the insides out, okay? And so we're just gonna take our food chopper. You guys, who has one of these babies? This is probably something that everybody has almost. Okay, so we don't need it super fine, we just need a little bit of chopping, okay? So I've already done most of them. Now, we'll put it in our bowl. I'm not throwing it on the floor here. Now we're gonna take onion and jalapeno, okay? And I'm gonna put some garlic in the bowl with the tomato. So this is our garlic press. Most of you might have one of these. Fresh garlic, you guys, should not be skimped on, okay? This can make and break a recipe. So, super easy. You don't even have to peel the garlic. Did you know that? Put it right in the hopper, close it, and watch. Squeeze, see? Just squeezes right out. It's harder to do slow. Okay, so, and then it comes with a tool to scrape that off, but mine's been missing for eons, so I don't use it. Okay, so moving on. So, now we have our garlic in there, and we're going to chop up jalapeno. Now let me show you a little secret, or maybe not secret. So the seeds, that's the stuff that makes it hot. So what I do is I take our peeler, and I simply go right inside, and it scrapes. Now it's a little bit harder because these jalapenos are starting to get wrinkly, which means that I needed to use them. So there's a trash right here. I'm not throwing it on my floor. Okay. So then it just takes out the inside just like that, okay? All right, so easy peasy. And you know what's funny about this? I almost said easy peasy, nice and cheesy. This recipe actually doesn't have any cheese. You would have thought when I told the boys there was no cheese on this that I told them I was getting rid of all of their video games. Holy moly. So what you can do is add some cheese, you know? Okay, so manual food processor right here. Now the reason why I did not add my tomatoes to this is because of the consistency. So onion, jalapeno, garlic, well, garlic's in there, but it's a harder consistency, and I don't want my tomatoes to be pulverized. Now this recipe is supposed to have tomatillas, however, there was none at the store. So we're adapting, right? That's what we do. And so we're adding all this. Oh, it smells so good. I bet you guys, all of you who have gardens, is your stuff coming up yet? Like, do you have all your fresh ingredients yet and can make stuff like this without going to the store? I wonder how y'all are doing with that. So I'm so proud of you. Me and my little black thumb of death. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add in some oil. So we're gonna add in, now I'm using avocado oil. You can use olive oil. You can use whatever you want. I don't recommend vegetable oil or canola. I don't recommend using those, but I ain't your mama. So we have our oil, and then we're going to take lime juice. So limes, you want the yellow, okay? Like more yellow like this. They're gonna have more water content, and you want them smooth, okay? So then you just roll them on the counter like that, and that breaks up that membrane on the inside. So now, excuse me, we take our citrus press, put it just like this, and we squeeze. And it completely inverts the lime. You get a ton of juice out of that. So we got lots of juice for this right here. It smells super, super good, okay? So now we're gonna add in rice vinegar. So we're gonna add in about 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar, okay? So that's gonna that makes it smell really good. Yummy. We've added our garlic in, so now we're gonna add in oregano, okay? So we're gonna add in about a half a teaspoon of oregano, and just, I'm always one to add just a skosh more because I like full flavor, but you do you. And then we're gonna add in some salt and pepper grinders. You guys, I love these things. I measure with my heart, so there's that. Okay. All right, so now vinegar, garlic, salt, oregano. We cover this and we chill it in the fridge for about 30 minutes. Then we add in shrimp. You guys are totally cheated. They had packages of shrimp, cooked shrimp, like for shrimp cocktail at the store for $5. All right, so cook it to feel all warm and fuzzy inside that I cooked it, and had hot flash while cooking it, or buy it for $5. Okay, so I'm actually smarter than I look sometimes. So now we take our avocado and we're going to mash, right? Like this. This is our mix and masher, okay? So now this is our avocado crema, or however you say it. All right, so just like that, okay? Just mashing. And then we're gonna take the other part of our lime. Now, you guys, did you know that avocados freeze really well? Your lime juice is what helps prevent your limes from turning brown, okay? So always add lime juice to whenever you have avocados. It will prevent them from turning brown. Eventually, they're gonna turn brown no matter what, but at least you can prevent it as long as possible, okay? So it's acidic. That's why they say add lemon juice to apples when you're baking and all that, okay? So now we're gonna add in our sour cream. Now, if you don't wanna do sour cream, totally, you can do Greek yogurt. That's a good alternative, or just skip it all together. You can do whatever you want. We love this though, okay? So now we have all of this mixed up. And so what I was gonna do, now we're not eating just yet because the boys are at work. So what I would do is I'm gonna actually take some of the cabbage, okay, for me, and I'm gonna make a platter of food. And so, but with the boys, I'm gonna mix in some chips so that they have their chips. Now for my cheese, since the boys had a conniption, I have some goat cheese that are just gonna taste really, really well. And then I'm gonna cube up some more avocado, put it on top. So in about an hour, I'll take a picture of our meal and I'll post it for you and I'll get you that recipe, but there was no cooking involved in this. So for all you non-cooks who say I don't cook anymore, this is for you. Have a great night, you guys. And remember, don't forget, please, to like my videos and share them. If you really found a recipe that you really like, make sure you share it with your friends because that helps me out and you don't even have to buy anything. Have a great Monday evening.